Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Kiarky. In today's video, I will be sharing with you guys my hijab story and what hijab means to me. So guys, watch to the end and share with a friend or family, someone who you think is in need of this, so they will know they aren't alone on this path of finding how to finally put on hijab with ease. So guys, starting with my story, I will say I was born in a Muslim family, so it is naturally for me to cover my hair, but developing the art to finally putting on the hijab properly was something I decided to do, and it came with a lot of positive and negative sides. So I tried my best to overcome them. Now, when I was growing up, I love covering my hair partially because I love to make my hair. I love to style my hair. I know it, our hair is our beauty as a woman. So I love to make my hair, anything hair. I just love doing it. So guys, it is something I love doing, and I never imagined that it will become something I won't be doing because I'll have to cover my hair 24/7. So I told myself that I will still do it and cover my hair, because Allah never said we should cut our hair off. It's a choice, it's something of choice. It's your preference. I know for the male it is, even the male, it is not compulsory like some male styles their hair, but you just have to make it decent and a little bit low for whatever style you want to do. But as a female too, it's not something necessary that yes you have to cut your hair. No, you can make your hair and cover them. And mostly they said our beauty is for our husband, but I don't like taking that definition in my head because my beauty is also for myself. I love being beautiful, so it is my decision. Now, discovering a fact that I have to start covering my hair was because I realized that in the Quran there's a verse that says that a female should make sure they're covering their parts, like every area that can create unnecessary attention to them should be covered. So I told myself that I will be covering my body from my head to my toe in the best way I can. Remember, when I attend the secondary school where I don't cover my hair, so it was a kind of hard decision because every other person that knows me back there will be like, ah, what's a blessing? Like she has finally accepted Islam. But to me, it's something good. I don't know why they say it like mocking you or other stuff. Well, that's the decision, but to me, I love it, and I love the fact that I developed that interest, and it's something I've become used to now. And while I was in secondary school, I wasn't covering my hair, but when I gained admission to the university, I developed that interest in covering my hair because while I was in the hostel, I have some friends who are Muslims too, and they cover their hair and in short, they make it look easy. And I was like, wow, so Nika, you can also do this. So that was what made me finally decide that okay, let's try this out. And I've been loving the face, though it came with its own difficulty. Now, for the difficult part, negative and positive, that's how it came out with. In the sense that I am a photographer, I love capturing moments for family, friends, any occasion. I love it. It's just what I have passion for. Now, I don't want to limit myself to photographing just my Muslim friends and family. I have friends who are Christians, so I have friends who are from other religions, and they are good people. I don't have to judge them based on their religion as long as their character and attitude towards me is okay. So I love them too. Now, whenever I want to go and shoot for them, instead of making them feel like I'm different from them, so I just try to put on a scarf or an head tie so we can look equal. But when I'm with my other peers, I love to put on my job because it's something I just love doing. So that's the only difficult part and the only area I would say I'm finding difficult to balance because of my job and trying to mingle with other people. I don't want them to decide that, oh, she's a Muslim, so I can't mingle with her. No, a Muslim person is also a good person. So let our character and attitude speak for us. And why judge me because of my hijab? Judge me with what is on my head, guys. So that was what made me decide that, just make me decide and choose that path. Now for the negative, the positive side, I have developed many positive areas from people and to myself. Like from people, I realized that putting on hijab make people respect me more. People feel, oh, she's exceptional. You know that feeling where they were like, wow, she's covering herself. All those kind of thought. Like I enjoy heat. If I go to a mall, if I go to an event, when I'm coming or where I'm going, you just see people staring at you. And before I thought they were mocking me, but the day I asked her, I was like, why are they saying? It was like, the way you're putting on your hijab, like, you're kind of different from other people. So I was like, okay. And they said, it looks beautiful on you. And I was like, wow. So defining hijab is, to me, is that hijab is my beauty. When I cover myself, sometimes when I compare myself from the way I look and the way I look now while covering myself, I realize I even look more beautiful than when I was opening my hair. Like it's just that interest I developed, and I was walking through the phase of doing it, and yeah, I am. Now I don't even think of removing my hijab. I'm more used to that. Even when I'm inside, I cover my hair, and the only difference that you'll find people asking me, "Aren't you feeling it? There's it. Why are you too covered?" Like, and I'll be like, "The it. I'm not feeling it. Not you. I'm comfortable with it. If I'm not comfortable with it, I can just take my bath and cover back." Then they'll be like, "Okay." So that's just the only part I know is kind of tough. People questioning you about why you're putting it on, and I've always been telling them it's my decision, it's what I love. I developed interest in it, and because I want to move closer to God, and I know the only way to move closer to Him is to accept this part, this teaching where He said we should cover. If I want to pray, I have to cover. So if I want to do anything, I should learn to cover. And I realize covering for me also gives me respect from other people. So it's a choice I finally decide to do. So if you're struggling with that, therefore take yourself into consideration. Don't just determine or think about what people are thinking about you. Develop that interest first, because back then I was opening my hair and now I'm covering. So people that know me back then will be like, oh, she has changed, stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm still the same person, except if your attitude is changed towards me. I'm still the same person. Me covering my hair does not mean that I don't have sense anymore or I'm lacking some things. No. Judge me, it was my on my hair, not on my hair. Like this veil is on my hair, so don't judge me because it's I'm still that person you know about. Now thanks for my family, it was easier because they didn't make it mandatory for us, but if you do it they're not against it because they know that's what the religion teaches us to do. And thanks to my friends I met in the university, they were also helpful, and they made me love this art of putting on hijab. Though I have an hair cream line, so sometimes I do wish to show off my hair to tell people how it works better, but because of my religion and what I finally accept from to do because of Allah. It stopped me from doing that. So I use some of the photo shoots we've been seeing on my page on Kiarky Enterprise on Instagram and on Facebook. Pictures of my friends and family that are also using it and they are seeing the results. So guys, it is trusted and guaranteed for what it does. So that shouldn't judge who I am and make you feel she's putting on an hijab then she's a bad person. No. So with these few things I've said so far about my hijab story and what hijab means to me, because it's my choice. I desire it and I decide to follow it up and I'm doing it better. So it's my choice and I love to do it. So guys, determine it by yourself, think about it, then take your time. It's a process. I still have some clothes that are off, like they aren't covering that much. I don't put on some, I still put on some, but that's it. It's a process. So take your time, enjoy the process. You definitely love it. And as for my wedding day, me covering my hair and styling it is still a good decision because the perfect gentleman will definitely be the one to see it at the end of the day. But anyways, guys, it is something fun. Don't judge a woman because of what she's putting on her head. No, it's not fair. Judge her with what she has in her head. Yes, guys. And covering hijab or wearing an hijab means a lot of things to different people. So you can find someone putting on a full covering, someone putting on only showing off their eyeball and other stuff. There are different ways to complete it, but that is what they feel is the right way because the Quran said as a female we should cover. So every woman decide at what length they want to cover, in what way they want to cover. As for me, I developed my own hijab styles in such a way that I'm covering all part of my body. I'm not exposing any kind of body. And growing up, my parents taught us to always cover and dress modestly, so it wasn't hard to just add hijab to my styles. And dressing modestly has always been my thing, so I love to do it. So it came as something easy. The only stuff I was dealing with was because of my hobby, photographing and deciding what to put on when I'm in the midst of other people who aren't of my religion belief. But I thank God so far. It's been nice, it's been positive. I don't really get, I'm the one just thinking, okay, this is what they will be thinking, this is what they will be feeling. But at the end of the day, I realized they didn't even take it that way. But anyways, thanks and thanks for watching to this point. And special thanks to the friend who requested or who asked some question about this, and that's what made me decide to shoot this video because I've been getting a lot of questions on why did you change, why did you do that. But that was way back when I was not a YouTuber. But now being a YouTuber made it easy for me to just capture the moment and tell you guys what I feel is the reason and how I finally developed the interest. So guys, thanks for watching. See you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment and share to someone who is finding it difficult to start putting on hijab. And I'll see you guys in my other videos. Bye.